For decades, the traditional blueprint for comedy stardom required grueling years in empty clubs, hoping for a lucky break from a Hollywood gatekeeper or a late-night television host. Wayne Colley, better known as Kountry Wayne, bypassed that system entirely. By leveraging the democratizing power of social media, Wayne transformed from a struggling father in Millen, Georgia, into a globally recognized comedic force and multi-million-dollar entrepreneur. His rapid digital ascent is a fascinating case study in modern entertainment, proving the enduring power of clean comedy, the value of authentic storytelling, and the sheer force of the internet hustle. Early life and the crucible of hardship. To understand the comedy of Kountry Wayne, one must first understand the environment that shaped him. Born on December 9, 1987, in Waynesboro, Georgia, and raised in the small town of Millen, Colley's early life was fraught with adversity. He experienced profound loss early on, including the death of his mother, and faced the daunting responsibilities of fatherhood at a very young age, eventually becoming a father to 10 children. Before finding his comedic voice, Wayne's life was defined by the struggle to survive. He drifted through various jobs, attempted a career in music, ran a nightclub in South Georgia, and even faced legal troubles that resulted in a felony conviction. These years of hardship, financial instability, and personal missteps easily could have dictated the rest of his life. However, these experiences eventually became the rich, authentic material from which he would draw his humor. The viral breakthrough. The turning point in Wayne's life occurred in the digital realm. In the mid-2010s, recognizing the shifting tides of entertainment, he began posting short, comedic sketches on Facebook. At a time when many aspiring entertainers were still chasing traditional Hollywood gatekeepers, Wayne went directly to the consumer. In 2014, one of his videos went viral, marking the inception of the Kountry Wayne persona. His content resonated immediately because it was raw, unfiltered, and deeply relatable. By utilizing his smartphone and a cast of recurring characters, often playing multiple roles himself, he bypassed the stand-up club circuit and built an audience of millions directly from his living room. His mastery of the algorithm, consistent posting schedule, and innate understanding of internet culture allowed him to amass a massive, intensely loyal following on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. The architecture of his comedy. Kountry Wayne's comedic style is distinct for several key reasons, setting him apart from many of his contemporaries. Clean comedy in a raw world. Perhaps the most defining characteristic of Wayne's comedy is his commitment to keeping it relatively clean. In an era where stand-up is often dominated by heavy profanity and shock value, Wayne consciously avoids excessive cursing. This strategic choice allows his content to be consumed across generations, making it family-friendly without sacrificing its edge or hilarity. The intersection of humor and faith. Wayne is unafraid to weave his Christian faith into his comedy. He frequently ends his sketches with an inspirational message or a life lesson, famously coined in his catchphrase, "Let that sizzle in your spirit." He acts as a comedic preacher, using laughter as a vehicle to deliver messages about personal responsibility, spiritual growth, and overcoming adversity. Hyper-relatable sketches, his skits act as a mirror to everyday life, particularly within the African American community. He explores themes of complicated romantic relationships, the chaos of co-parenting, financial struggles, and the dynamic of baby mamas and baby daddies. Because he has lived through these scenarios, the comedy never feels mocking. It feels deeply empathetic and authentic, from digital screens to live stages. While the internet birthed his career, Kountry Wayne did not remain confined to digital screens. He successfully transitioned his online fame into a lucrative live touring career. Recognizing that internet fame can be fleeting, he began booking stand-up tours, translating his sketch-based humor into long-form stage performances. Tours like Straight Out the Mud and Help Is on the Way sold out venues nationwide, proving that his digital audience was willing to pay to see him in person. Beyond touring, Wayne has demonstrated a sharp business acumen. He treats his comedy not just as an art form, but as a business. He employs a team of writers and actors, effectively running a digital production studio. Furthermore, he expanded his brand into the literary world by releasing his memoir, Help Is on the Way, in 2023, where he detailed his life story, offering a blueprint for resilience and faith. Kountry Wayne's career serves as a masterclass in modern entertainment entrepreneurship. He is a pioneer of the digital-first comedy era, proving that a smartphone, a relentless work ethic, and a unique point of view can bypass traditional industry barriers. More importantly, Wayne's story is one of redemption. He took the pain, mistakes, and poverty of his past and alchemized them into joy and inspiration for millions. By delivering comedy that is accessible, relatable, and rooted in an uplifting spirit, Kountry Wayne has not only secured his place in the upper echelons of modern comedians, but has also established a legacy that transcends laughter, reminding his audience that no matter the circumstances, help and humor is always on the way.